This is the High Voltage Business Builders Podcast, daily intelligence for serious e-commerce portfolio builders across Amazon, TikTok Shop, Shopify, Walmart, and every channel that moves the needle. Neil Twa and his Voltage team all day, every day, since 2012. Let's get into it.
If a product on TikTok Shop goes from 0 to 50,000 units sold in 3 weeks, and you find out about it on week 4, what exactly did you just miss? You missed the buying window. The trend already peaked while you were still filling out the supplier form. Stick around. This gets expensive fast. It's Monday, June 29th. Welcome back, folks. On behalf of myself and the entire team at Voltage, we are genuinely glad you are here with us for episode 309 of the High Voltage Business Builders Podcast. Here's the reality. Most operators are chasing trends that already exploded. Today, I am breaking down how to spot TikTok Shop trends before the crowd shows up and turns your margin into a race to the bottom. Trend timing on TikTok Shop is not some social media game. This is a sourcing and inventory decision with real money on the line. Here is what most operators get wrong. They see a product blowing up in their feed, they get excited, they source it, and by the time their shipment lands, the trend is already cooling. The creator who made it famous has moved on. The price has compressed, and now you are holding 300 units of something that was hot 6 weeks ago. That is not a business. That is a very expensive hobby. The window on a TikTok Shop trend is brutally short. I have watched products go from first viral video to fully commoditized in under 30 days. 30 days. If you're not watching the signals before the spike, you are already late. So what does early actually look like? It looks like a product with a handful of videos, under 100,000 views total, but with an engagement rate that is climbing fast. Comments like, "Where did you get this?" and "link in bio" showing up in volume. Affiliate creators starting to test it, not flood it yet. 2 to 5 creators posting, not 200. That is the window, right there, when the crowd is still small and the price has not been destroyed yet. Here's the real operator play. You are not trying to predict what goes viral. Nobody can do that consistently. What you are doing is watching the early data signals so you can move fast when something shows traction. You want to be the operator who already has inventory positioned when the second wave of creators picks it up. Think about the 5% rule from our almost automated income playbook. Year 1 on a new SKU, you are not expecting fireworks. You are watching, testing, building. TikTok Shop trend timing works the same way. Small early bet. Watch the signal. Scale into the wave, not after it. The operators who win here are the ones who are watching data daily, not weekly. On a platform that moves this fast, weekly is the same as never. I want to tell you about a conversation I had with an operator. I will call him Marcus. He was doing about $40,000 a month on Amazon, solid brand, good margins. He wanted to add TikTok Shop as a second channel. Smart move in principle. He came to me frustrated. He had tried 3 products on TikTok Shop and struck out every time. Not because the products were bad, because he kept finding them too late. His process was basically this. He would scroll TikTok in the evenings, see something that looked popular, check if he could source it, and launch. The problem? By the time something was visible enough in his casual scroll to catch his attention, it had already been climbing for 2 to 3 weeks. He was always buying the top. Sound familiar? Yeah, a lot of operators do exactly this. So we talked about what early signal actually looks like. Not viral, pre-viral. We looked at products with under 50,000 total views across all creator videos combined. We looked at comment sentiment, specifically the "I need this" and "where do I buy this" type comments. We looked at how many affiliate creators had posted and whether that number was growing day over day. He shifted his process. Instead of scrolling his personal feed, he started checking TikTok Shop's trending product data directly, looking at velocity of creator adoption, not raw view counts. He found a product in the home organization category. 12 creators had posted it. Total views across all of them were around 60,000. But the daily creator count had doubled in 4 days. He sourced fast, 200 units to start. By the time he launched, there were 40 creators posting. He sold through in 11 days at full margin. That is the difference between being early and being the guy who buys the top. Watch the rate of change, not just the number.
Would you like to add $100,000 of net profit to your bottom line while saving 17 hours a week doing it? That's exactly what we built Voltage Business Builders for. It combines the power of experience and being in the right room with the power of AI to compress time and increase your business profits. More than AI for the sake of using AI. It's a room full of senior sellers with over 15 years in e-com, showing you the ropes of AI, business building, and creating generational wealth through business. And now, back to the podcast.
All right, 3 moves. These work whether you are just starting out or already running a real volume brand. Move 1. Stop using your personal feed as your research tool. I know, this one stings a little, but your personal TikTok feed is algorithmically optimized to show you what is already blowing up. It is a lagging indicator by design. You need to be in TikTok Shop's affiliate and trending product sections directly, watching what creators are starting to test, not what they have already flooded. Set aside 15 minutes a day for this, not an hour on the weekend. Daily matters on this platform. Move 2. Track creator adoption rate, not view count. This is the single biggest timing signal most operators miss. If a product had 5 creators posting it on Monday and 12 by Thursday, that rate of adoption is your early warning. The view count might still be modest. That's fine. You are not chasing the view count. You are watching whether creators are picking it up faster each day. When that rate accelerates, you source. When it plateaus or the creator count is already in the hundreds, you walk. I know, nobody wants to hear this. It requires discipline to pass on something that looks hot right now. But buying the plateau is how you end up with a garage full of inventory and a story you do not want to tell. Move 3. Size your first order small and fast. For beginners, that might be 50 to 100 units. For operators doing real volume, maybe 200 to 500. The goal is to be in the market while the trend is still building, not to bet the farm on a single wave. If it moves, you reorder fast. If it does not, you are not destroyed. That's how you build almost automated income, patient early bets, not all-in gambles on a trend you found a week too late. Timing is an edge. Protect it. If any of this hit close to home, you are probably realizing the TikTok Shop timing problem is really a data visibility problem. More channels, more signals, same 24 hours, and most operators are drowning trying to track it all manually. Most sellers I talk to are buried in tabs. TikTok analytics, Amazon ads, inventory spreadsheets, pricing tools, listing performance. AI looks like the easy fix. Throw it all at a chatbot and hope for an answer. But here is the thing. Bad data in means bad calls out. You do not save time. You make expensive mistakes faster. That is not freedom. That is chaos with nobody actually steering the ship. Here is what works. Caiman Data pulls your live Amazon numbers into one clear picture. Ads, listings, sales, inventory, all of it in one view. You can see what is working and what is quietly costing you money every single day. Not another spreadsheet that eats 3 hours of your Tuesday. And here is what I care about. You stay in charge. You see the reason behind every number before you make a call. Nothing runs without your approval. You are the CEO of this business. Caiman Data just makes sure you are actually seeing the whole picture when you make that call. That level of visibility used to mean hiring someone just to pull reports. Caiman Data cuts that down with one live connection to your account. That is how Voltage Business Builders helps new or existing sellers become better CEO operators who save time, protect net profits, and grow to scale without losing control of the business they built. The right room, right people, right process.